Here we go, final week, Road to Glory, championship week. All comes down to this. Um, Trying to think if I should do a recap. I'll probably do like a recap video um next week, just kind of recapping everything, see like the draft and how far we've come along um since the beginning of the year with the draft. Um, so I'm just gonna kind of talk about that real quick before I get into this. So right now, we have the top four picks already set. Ready? So I'm gonna just show it here. So me, McGill, Nihil, Ethan. So those are the top four. So then this is probably how I'm gonna do it. This is probably the fairest way to do it, in all honesty, is see right here we have um Evan and Brett out first round. So the higher seed, so like Evan or the lower seed, I should say, is gonna get the higher pick based on the standings. So Evan right now will have the 5, Brett will have the 6, and then Galigo with the 7, Miranda with the 8, and then we have Japes and Andrew for 9 and 10. So okay, let's recap last week. Here we go. Said it was gonna be fucked up, but it was. Um, yeah, that's fucked. I was just like, wow. I don't know. You kind of have that weird feeling. I feel like Japes definitely like sensed it because he had nothing to. I mean, well, he's the one seed, but really had nothing to lose going into this week. With a lot of people out, or Hurts, Debo, Taylor. So yeah, Captain Kirk definitely a good pickup. I know I used him on my buy. He's Kirk's honestly, he's having a pretty good year. And he's kind of a good QB because Minnesota seemingly gives up a lot of points recently. Um, AJ had 6 for 103. Pickens had a huge touchdown. London had 7 for 96. You know, not not a shit ton from the running backs, except for Mixon who had 16, 7 catches. So that's pretty good. Taysom Hill touchdown. Bosa 13 from a D end. Logan Wilson with 12. So Galigo, yeah, I mean, Tua just kind of fell apart. And if Tua goes down, Ty's going with them. Um, Cooper and Deontay, those are kind of like what I expect from them. Henry had 19. Aaron Jones, he's just hit or miss, and that's why I think a lot of us tend to stay away from him in the draft from now on. Kittle at 26. I think Galigo definitely had a good feeling after that Thursday night game for sure. McKinnon 11. Still caught a touchdown. Denver's defense got fucking annihilated by Baker. Baker. Yeah, Baker. -5 for Denver. Denver's so bad. Buckner at 9, Wagner at 13. I mean, Rashad White 14, Chuba 12. I don't know, man. Jape's back in the finals, and it appears we have a finals championship rematch from last year. What I'm seeing here. So Allen 25, Jefferson 26, Devontae Smith 27, Moore 17, Connor 23. Um, Swift, I don't know. He's kind of a week by week look too, and Andrew's probably his biggest weakness is tight end right now. Pacheco had like 10 basically. I wonder what they'll do against Denver. Not really sure. Buffalo at 12, Roquan at 11, and I mean not Nihil, Mirando. My lord, Mirando, what are we gonna do with you? Herb, yeah, still, mm, Herb still mid, honestly. Hopkins, yeah, I mean, what's his face was fucking awful. I have him at my other league. He's bad. Amon Ra 12. Mike had 9. Cook 10. Dylan 12. Kelsey 13. Hunter 12. Bolton 13. I mean, yeah, just kind of a really comes down to the quarterback play a lot of the times, and Herb really hasn't been there that much this year. I don't know. So that leads us to this week, right? Yes. This is for the marbles. Will Japes repeat or will Andrew become the hold on. The fifth first time winner? Or will Japes be the repeat for the first time, first ever repeat? Dating back to the start, I think our first one was 2018. Because when Ethan, Dave, me, Japes. Um, all right, Japes. Oh, I mean Andrew. Okay, Alan. So it's a Monday night game. There's a chance it could come down to that. We'll have to see. I mean, that's kind of a big piece to Andrew's team. I think it'll be a good. I think that Cincinnati game should be a good game. I think I would expect high scoring, either that or like mid 20s, from each team. Jefferson in Green Bay. I don't even think Jair covered him week 1, so I'm kind of interested to see if he shadows him. I kind of doubt it. it, the game's going to be competitive. I mean, Green Bay can still make it in. It's a 1 o'clock game. That's what Kirk loves. Oh, wait, no, it's not. I think it's 4 o'clock game. Okay, no, the times are off. Um, Devontae Smith seemed to be Minshew's target last week. I mean, even though AJ did have 100 yards. I think Lazard's probably a good play if Watson's out. Connor against Atlanta, yeah, I guess that's probably a good matchup. Robinson had a pretty decent week, I think, last week against San Fran. So Andrew's going with Higbee. He's been playing well. Pacheco. Yeah, I don't mind the Pacheco play either. Giants defense. Okay. So interesting to see if Andrew changes Swift, Freeman more. Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be a tough one for Swift. Japes is rocking with Minshew. I mean, Minshew played pretty well, honestly, last week with Hurts out. Who's Kirk playing? Who are they playing? The Packers. We got AJ against the Saints. I like that. I don't mind London either. I don't think Arizona's really got the greatest secondary. The Pickens one should be a competitive game, I think, still, even because it's division. Um, Chubb's got a good match. I don't mind Chubb though. Mixon, I like the Mixon one, just reception wise out of the backfield. I think that's a good matchup. Um, I think Burrow's gonna have to get it out quick to him here and there. Komet, I like Komet. Dotson, he was out for a little while. Did catch a touchdown last week, I remember. Uh, like KC, like KC against Denver for sure. And then, just solid defensive players. So Japes is said Hollywood, Algier, White. I'm not White Knight. I mean, based on last week, like I kind of have to go with Japes. Um, I mean, you just got to prove that you can beat him. That's what it comes down to. You got to be able to prove it. Um, and I'm gonna ride with him until he loses. And last week kind of proved that. So, um, see if Jeeps finds another way to win this week. I think in all honesty, I think it's still going to be a good matchup regardless of projections. Just trying to look at the lineups you have right now, what like the X factors are probably going to be. So I think like Japes' X factor in this matchup has to be I'm leaning Minshew just because I think the quarterback play plays such a huge role every week. So I think his X factor needs to be Minshew. I was going to say Chubb just because he's kind of been slacking a little bit compared to how he started. And then Andrew's X factor, I'm going to say, like, as of right now, that he has Lazard, especially if Watson's out. I think he had like 11 or 12 targets last week. Just because there's always that chance Allen's going to get what he gets. Jefferson, he's closer and closer to breaking a record. So I just feel like his targets are heavy. Devontae Smith has been playing good with Minshew. So if Andrew could just get Lazard going, I mean, I could say Higby, but the tight end position's so tight anyways. Um, I don't know. It's just my thought. I don't know. Just initial look at it. Um, okay, so just kind of updating where we are with players. Point wise, all players, offense, week one. So we have Mahomes. No, season total. There we go. Allen, Mahomes, Hurts. Hold on, go to QB. Allen, Mahomes, Hurts, Burrow, Lawrence, Fields, Gino, Kirk, Goff. Holy shit. This is pretty interesting. Yeah, I could tell you, I don't think the list would have been projected to be this at the beginning of the year. Um, that's nuts. So then we got, let's see, running back, wide receiver. Yeah, Jefferson, Hill, Diggs, Adams, Liam kind of made a push at the end. Brown, St. Brown, Waddle, Chase, Lockett. I mean, look at Lockett, man. Devontae Smith, Christian Kirk, Eckler, Jacobs, McCaffrey, Henry, Barkley, Chubb, Pollard, Cook, Jones. I mean, Jones is up there. I just feel like he's always hit or miss. I don't know. Tight end, obviously, Kelsey. Hawkinson made a push. Wow. I mean, look at right here, Kittle. Kittle is more than Andrews. Yeah, I don't know. The tight end position's so hard to draft. DBs, yeah. D lineman, Max Crosby, yep. And then linebackers, we got Lou Khan at first. So that's pretty much it. Um, yeah, so I'll see if I can make a recap next week when I get home. So, all right, championship week. Will Japes repeat or will Andrew become the fifth new winner? Good luck. We'll find out next week.